Hello everyone, welcome to race number 7 of the Diecast Racing Cup Series. We're here at Martinsville. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Starting on pole today, we got Jimmy Johnson. And to his outside is Kyle Larson, who's been very good in qualifying this year, but not in the races. Let's see if that'll change today. Row number 2 is the other two Legacy Motor Club Toyotas, Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek. 3 out of the 4 in the top 4 are Legacy Motor Club Toyotas. What a great qualifying effort by them. Row 3, we have two drivers trying to turn around their rough starts to this year, Chris Buescher and Joey Logano. Row number 4 is last summer's winner here at Martinsville, Bubba Wallace, and Josh Berry, who's currently last in points. And then rounding out your top 10, we have last week's winner, Ross Chastain, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Let's take a look at the rest of your starters. Daniel Suarez, the points leader, starts 12th. The Honda driver in the Cup Series, Noah Gragson, starts 14th. And then you see the RCR boys in 31st, 32nd, Austin Dillon second in points, and then the two ties round out the field. So let's take a look at your race facts. Stage 1 ends at lap 8, Stage 2 ends at lap 16, and Stage 3 ends at lap 25. Here we go, Jimmy and Kyle Larson lead the field to green. We're underway at the paperclip. Jimmy Johnson's going to lead lap number 1 here in Martinsville, but Eric Jones immediately goes to his inside. An immediate battle for the lead between Legacy Motor Club Toyotas, Johnson and Jones. Oh, but Jones and Buescher are going to be shuffled out, left out to dry. Eric Jones is going to go way in the back. Jimmy tries to block Bubba. It's not going to work, and Jimmy's in the wall as well as Bubba, but Jimmy keeps the lead because no one can pass him. Jimmy in the lead, Bowman in second, Buescher battling Bowman for second. Then a lot of cars right there, the top 5, all single and double file. Then they're 3 wide further back. Chris Buescher looking for the lead under Johnson. Noah Gragson leads the bottom line with Ty Dillon pushing him. Here's Johnson back into the lead. Buescher will be side by side again with the 84. And now Johnson goes back out in front. Noah Gragson makes an advance. He's 3 wide for 6th. Joey Logano drops down as well as Tyler Reddick. That'll shuffle Noah out. Johnson's going to lose the lead. Chris Buescher takes it back. Noah fought his way back into the lead. Buescher leads lap 2. Here comes the points leader, Suarez, for the lead. Buescher, then Johnson, then Dillon. Buescher, then Johnson. Then Suarez, Dillon, and Noah lead the top 5. Logano leads the inside line. But Buescher and Jimmy go to first and second here. Jimmy looking to go to the inside of the 17, but the 99 will shut the door to that move. But maybe not. The outside line gets another big-time push, and Jimmy Johnson is going to look to the inside of Chris Buescher for the lead. Jimmy and Suarez make contact. And Suarez goes to the lead. And he's going to lose it immediately to Noah. Oh, the 99 gets turned. Suarez got turned around. Chris Buescher's in the wall. Eric Jones in the wall. Austin Dillon is in it. Caution's out. The 99 out of nowhere gets turned. And the points leader in the wall. And definitely done. Eric Jones, Austin Dillon had nowhere to go as well. That is very unfortunate for all of them. The caution flies in lap 3. And man, not a good start for the top 2 in points. Another DNF for Daniel Suarez. This is easily going to be his worst result of the season. Chris Buescher's going to have another bad result. Austin Dillon, second in points. Eric Jones has been up there in the points all season. They get taken out. Chris Buescher, man, I really feel bad for him. I thought today was going to be a great day for him. Unfortunately, it looked like the 99 cleared himself and took him and Suarez out. So, very unfortunate for all 4 of them. We'll get the results updated accordingly. Noah leads the way with Cindric in second. Then Bubba and Jimmy. Then Larson and John Hunter. Justin Haley, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, and Todd round out your top 10. As we'll get the restart quarters set up. As we'll come to green on lap 6 of 25 after the first crash of the afternoon. And it takes out 4 cars. And let's get the results updated accordingly. Austin Dillon has had a very up and down season, but it was looking like he was going to be in for a good run today before getting caught up in that stack up. He'll be 32nd. Eric Jones, who's also having a pretty solid season, also kind of up and down, just like Dillon, but very solid as well. Well, it's going to be another down result for him. Back-to-back 31st place finishes. Chris Buescher, who's having an awful season, he has not finished inside the top 10 since third at the Daytona 500, and he'll be 30th today. 29th for Daniel Suarez, the points leader, his worst result of the season before this race was a 16th 2 weeks ago at Las Vegas. Well, that's going to be beaten today. He'll finish 29th at Martinsville, and it looks like the 99 team is starting to struggle as they hit a bump in the road. But here we go. We're going to restart on lap 6 of 25. Noah and Cindric lead the field of green. We're underway. Noah in the lead, Cindric in the second. Kyle Larson looks to dive 3 wide to help out Noah. Bubba's going to shove it up the middle. What a move by Noah. What a bad move by Noah. Bubba takes the lead. Bubba, Cindric, Haley, Jimmy, and Reddick. A lot of Toyotas up in the front here as well, as both 2311 cars are inside the top 5. You don't hear that sentence too much. Oh, Reddick almost gets turned by Noah. Oh my goodness, what a save by Tyler Reddick. And a bunch of Toyotas just got kicked to the curb. We begin lap 7. With your leader being Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick side by side between the 2311 cars for the lead. Ross looks to make it 3 wide. It's not going to work. Reddick will go to the lead. Reddick pushed by Logano. Here's Zane and Noah there as well. Bubba on the outside with Ross, and the 38's going to make a big move to split Joey. Joey gets put in the middle. We're coming to the final lap of the stage. Here comes Ross out of nowhere. Ross and Reddick side by side for the lead. Oh, Ross is going to make contact. There goes the 22. Caution's out. Christopher Bell's around. Bubba Wallace. Justin Haley gets taken out. Big time crash. And Ross goes from hero to zero in 1 week. Won last week. Out before the first stage even ends this week. Justin Haley, Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, and Ross Chastain all out of it. Tyler Reddick's going to win the first stage over Zane Smith and Noah Gregson, Austin Cindric, Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson. That's your top 6. Ricky Stenhouse, Alex Bowman, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Kyle Larson round out your top 10. Man, what an unfortunate turn of events. Well, for another good cropping of fast race cars. Yeah, they're all looking really good. Then the contact happens between Ross, Joey, and C. Bell, trying to split each other, and then Ross got out of it, and then he was right back in as Joey came across the 20's nose, and there they went. And the most innocent bystander out of all of them was Justin Haley, who was next to, I believe, the 20. But he and the 20 were dooring each other during that whole exchange, and then there was nowhere where he could go. He was just involved in it. So let's get your stage 1 top 10 taken care of. Tyler Reddick wins his second stage of the season, back-to-back weeks where the 45 has won a stage. Zane Smith second, Noah Gregson third, Cindric fourth, Kyle Busch fifth, Jimmy Johnson sixth, Stenhouse seventh, Bowman eighth, SVG ninth, and Larson rounds out your top 10. And then let's take a look at your finishing results of that 5-car melee. Ross Chastain, whose really only bright spots this year have been a win last week, and then Coda, a top 10. Every other race besides then, it's been 23rd, 27th, 26th, 27th, and including today, a 28th. Joey Logano has had a very awful season since the first 2 weeks. 5 straight finishes in the 20s for him, a 27th today. Bubba Wallace has had a very up and down season. Here's another down part for the 23 team, 26th for him. Christopher Bell has not had a good season. Had a few weeks where he looked like he was going to recapture that form last year. Unfortunately, not. 25th for C. Bell. And Justin Haley, who has been really fast this year, really only has 2 top 5s of 2 top 10s, 2 really good runs this year, which is very surprising. He's looked very fast every week. He'll finish 24th today at Martinsville. So we're going to go back to green at lap 11 of 25. 23 cars now left in the race. We're green for stage 2. Reddick gets the good jump. Well, here comes Zane Smith, making it 3 wide on the outside of the 38. Goes to the front. The 38 of Zane in the lead. Cindric and Reddick battle side by side for second. Been a really interesting year for Zane. Has been very quiet this year. Hasn't had a good season at all so far. Maybe today will be the start of a turnaround for the 38 team, as here he is in the lead with Cindric behind him and Reddick in second place. Josh Berry gets kicked out the drive. Chase Briscoe's in the wall. Austin Cindric looking for the lead on the 38. Tyler Reddick's going to make it 3 wide. Reddick 3 wide with Zane and Cindric. Cindric leads at the stripe. We begin lap number 12. Cindric, Jimmy, and Alex get shuffled out. So does Reddick and Ty Dillon. The 5 of Larson, the 38 of Zane, trying to battle for the lead. Larson goes out in front. Larson, John Hunter, Zane, then 3 wide with Byron, Shane, and Noah. All right there. Where do you want to go? The 38 of Zane gets a big push. Zane to the front. Here comes Larson, though, with the help from John Hunter and Shane. And John Hunter pushes Larson to the lead. Byron gets shuffled out. Yeah, William Byron all the way to the back. John Hunter to the inside of Larson for the lead. The 91 and the 4 are going to go with John Hunter. And Larson's going to be split. John Hunter to the lead. Second half of the race begins now. The 48, 84, and 24 gets shuffled out, as well as the 6 and the 10. And the 91. And the 41. 3 wide for second. Behind Larson, who somehow finds himself back out in front, and they make contact. Larson with the lead. The 2 Penske teammates of Cindric and Blaney making some moves up here in the front. There they are on the outside line. They may get some help. Cole Custer pushes the 2 of Cindric, looking for his first ever win, to the lead. SVG, Larson, and Blaney, 3 wide for second. Now Larson gets a push again. Larson to the front. Noah and Reddick clear Cindric for the top 3 spots. There goes Blaney. He gets shuffled out to dry, as well as Zane. Noah to the inside of Larson. So much movement. Reddick to the outside of Larson for the lead. Lap 14 begins. Jimmy shuffles out his own car, looking for the lead. Reddick gets shuffled out. Noah to the front. Noah in the lead. Pushed by Custer and Brad. Cole Custer's had a really good start to this year. Here he is out of nowhere in the front. Coming to 2 to go in stage 2. Hendrick boys up the middle. Larson, Bowman, Byron. Toyota guys should go up top to help the 91 of Shane and Ty Dillon. And they will. John Hunter, Jimmy, and Reddick all go up top to help the 91. Noah gets put in the middle. Brad will look to help. Custer shuffled. Zane shuffled. Blaney shuffled. Ty Dillon gets shuffled. And there goes Kyle Larson. Brad turned him. And that's going to take out a bunch of them. Caution's going to come out. And this is going to end the second stage with a bunch of them torn up in turn 3. Oh, man. You're going to have to feel for some people here. Ty Dillon destroyed after having a good run. John Hunter destroyed after having a good run. Jimmy Johnson, Alex Bowman, Tyler Reddick. How did Austin Cindric and William Byron get by that? That is insane. Looks like we're being told SVG is going to be the winner of stage 2. As this is definitely going to end the stage. Cindric 3rd, Byron 4th. The track is blocked. Cole Custer will be 5th, Zane Smith 6th, Ryan Blaney 7th, AJ Allmendinger, Josh Berry, and Chase Briscoe round out your stage 2 point collectors. But man, Kyle Larson was having a good run. It looked like Brad sent it in and turned him. And that took out a bunch of good cars again. We're coming down to the end of the race here. And man, SVG once again finds himself in the lead. He's already won a race in his rookie season. He's already won 2 races in his career. Can we see a 3rd for SVG? Wouldn't that be insane? And that took out a bunch of cars. That was, I believe, 8 cars in that wreck. Jimmy, Reddick, no, 7 actually. So let's get the stage results completed. And we'll see how many cars we have left. It doesn't look like many. SVG won it, Noah 2nd, Cindric 3rd, Byron 4th. He's up there in the points. He could have the points lead at the end of the night. Custer 5th, Zane 6th, Blaney 7th, the Dinger in 8th, Barry 9th, and Chase Briscoe rounds out your top 10. Now let's get your results finished. 23rd spot is Jimmy Johnson, who had a really good race going, and unfortunately, it ends in disaster. 23rd for JJ. Tyler Reddick, who has had a very up and down season, just like 23-11 as a whole, was having a really good day today. He'll finish 22nd. Alex Bowman, who looked like he had it figured out after a slow start, a win at Vegas, and had a top 5 last week, a wreck again this week to continue was a very rough start to the season for the 48 team. 21st for AB. And then Bad Brad will get 20th. He is having a terrible season. Terrible season for the 6 camp. Not good for that team. 19th place, Kyle Larson, who is having just a very awful season as well. But he looks like he's getting better. It's just he can't complete. He can't finish off a good run. 18th place for John Hunter. He's had a very interesting season. Just been quite middle of the pack. And then 17th place is Ty Dillon. He still does not have a top 10 this year. He finishes 17th for back-to-back weeks. So exactly half the field has been destroyed. We don't have much time left. But we have 16 drivers looking for a win. Shane, Noah, Cindric, Byron, Custer, Zane, Blaney, the Dinger, Barry, Briscoe, Kyle Busch, Ricky, Chase, Gibbs, Denny, and Todd. Here we go. Lap 18 and 25. Stage 3 at Martinsville is underway. Good start for Shane. Noah's there. Custer makes it 3. Byron's going to be shuffled. Whoa, Noah sideways. Can he save it? Yes, Cindric. Ooh, boy, Cindric made a huge move. That shuffles Noah out. Noah Gregson out of race win contention and top 10 contention at the moment. Byron and Ricky also get shuffled as well. Side by side for the lead between Cindric and Shane. that haven't been up in the front all day. Up here now. Kyle Busch, the dinger. Zane! Zane making contact. Can he save it? Yes. Who's that going to be? Who's that going to victimize? It's going to be Cindric, and Briscoe will get left out to dry, as well as the dinger and Barry. We're racing 3x3 on lap 19. Custer, Barry, and Shane. Blaney puts Shane out to dry. Side by side for the lead between the 41 and the 12. And the 12 gets sideways, but he saves it. 9 cars fighting for the win. Here's Kyle Busch, who has not been up here all day, in the third, battling with Blaney as Cole Custer, who has never won a race before, into the lead. Cole Custer got the points lead at the end of this race. Oh, Kyle Busch! Woo! Kyle Busch almost just wrecked the entire field. Here comes the Daytona 500 winner, Todd. He hasn't done anything since he won that race. Here comes Ty Gibbs out of nowhere. Lap 21. Zane with a big push. Here's Zane. Blaney shuffled. Here's Chase. Ty Gibbs gets back in line. In the third, battling his teammate Denny Hamlin, who hasn't won in a very long time. But Zane in the lead with Shane. Zane Smith has also not won in a very long time. Yes, he has won a race before. Just like Josh Berry, though it was in a relief drive. Or a part-time gig, actually. As here comes Denny Hamlin out of nowhere, looking for this win. Oh, Zane gets shuffled. Zane gets shuffled. SVG to the front. For a little bit, but Zane comes roaring back. Oh, Zane and Kyle Busch get shuffled. We're on to lap 22. Ty Gibbs is there. So is Todd. There's going to be a lot of contact. Gibbs and Hamlin get shuffled, as well as Zane, Todd, and SVG. Run 1, 2. 3 winners already this year in the top 3 spots. Shane, Todd, and Blaney. Don't forget Ty Gibbs is also in this mix as well. A lot of guys who have won this year could win again. A lot of contact. Todd gets shuffled out. Chase goes 3 wide. Zane's going to go with Chase. Oh, Kyle Busch making big time contact. Shane and Custer. Side by side with the lead. 2 laps to go at Martinsville. Custer makes it. Custer and Gibbs side by side. Shane back to the lead. Blaney the second. Busch the third. No one is helping the JGR Toyotas. Everyone went with Shane. If Shane can do this, he'll put on a clinic. We're coming to 2 to go at the line. And the 91 of SVG leads the way. Blaney in second. 2 to go at the stripe. Custer goes high. Zane goes low. And he gets shuffled. Custer and Todd. Blaney goes high. And that's too high for Blaney. He's in the wall as well as Todd. SVG still in the lead. But Kyle Busch looks to make it 3. Kyle Busch is there. And well as Zane. 2 to go. Oh, Zane, bold move. He clears himself in front of Kyle Busch. Zane Smith to the lead. And he gets turned by Ty Gibbs. Oh no, he's made a save. He made the save. What a save by Zane Smith. Cole Custer, Ty Gibbs, Zane Smith, all 3 wide. Zane Smith almost just ended his race, as well as many others, but they all kept it straight. They helped him straighten it out, and he still has a chance at the win. Cole Custer to the lead. Here comes the 38 with a push from the 9. Chase Elliott is there. Oh, Chase gets turned. Chase Elliott goes around. Elliott gets turned. That takes out a bunch of them. Caution's going to come out. Ryan Blaney and nowhere to go. Tied. Chase Elliott got turned by Ty Gibbs, and that wrecked them all. Caution comes out. Overtime coming at Martinsville. Zane leads. Kyle Busch is in second. Denny Hamlin is in third. Long winless streaks look like they're going to be broken today. You got a feel for Cole Custer, Chase Elliott, SVG, Ryan Blaney, Todd, Ty Gibbs. Man, just very unfortunate for all of them. They all get taken out in a wreck that was none of their fault at all. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Chase was going for it, and he just didn't quite clear Ty Gibbs, and whammo. So let's pick up the pieces here. Zane is the leader. Kyle Busch is second. Denny Hamlin third. All three of them have not won in a very long time. Austin Cindric has not won at all in his career. Chase Briscoe has not won in a long time. Same as AJ Allmendinger. Same with Josh Berry and William Byron. Noah and Ricky won last year. There's only 10 cars left, folks. There are only 10 cars left, and a bunch of them are riding long winless streaks or haven't won at all. Let's see what happens here, but first, you got to take care of the results, and Todd comes home 16th. Looked like it was going to be his first really good result, his first top 5 since Atlanta, or top 10 since Atlanta, but nope, got caught up in the big one. Not his fault. Ryan Blaney, he'll finish 15th. 14th for Shane. Man, what a car he had today. He's having a great rookie season. Trackhouse has got to be happy with him. 13th for Ty Gibbs. Very hit and miss season this year. Very solid so far from Ty. And then Chase gets 12th. He's been very hit or miss. And then 11th for Cole Custer. Coming into today's race with 3 straight top 5s. Gets so close to adding a 4th straight, but unfortunately 2 laps short. Here we go. Zane Smith, Kyle Busch. We're going to lead the field to green. Overtime in Martinsville with 10 cars. Hooray, we're green. Josh Berry already gets shuffled out. Austin Cindric to the outside as well as Noah. But the 38 reigns supreme. The 38 is Zane Smith out in front of the field. Hooray. Hamlin, Busch, and Cindric 3 wide. For second. But it's Zane Smith in front of the pack right now. He's got a good lead as they head into turns 3 and 4 for the second to last time. Austin Cindric goes to the inside. Noah gets shuffled out. The 38, 11, and 8 all clear the 3 wide mess. Now the 2 comes back. The 16 shuffles the 21 out. White flag is out of Martinsville one more time around. And Zane Smith and Denny Hamlin to settle it. Kyle Busch shuffles out the 19 of Briscoe. 2 front row motorsports cars leading 2 lines. Zane and Noah. Then there's Denny Hamlin. And Ricky Stenhouse up the middle. Here they come into turn 3 for the final time. William Byron moves up the track. Josh Berry's in the wall. Here comes Noah. Noah with a good run. Here's Denny Hamlin. Byron goes into the wall. Here they come to the checkered flag. Zane's still there. Hamlin, Busch. Watch Berry. Watch them all. Here they come to the checkered flag. Zane, Hamlin, to the stripe. Cindric's there. It's going to be 3 wide. Photo finish. Chaos to the stripe. It's Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin, what a win for the 11 car. He has not won in a very long time, and he's finally back. A former champ. I don't think he's won since his defending championship season, or maybe 2022. It's been a very long time since Denny Hamlin has won in this series. But that that losing streak has come to an end today. He wins in a photo finish. Second place, Zane Smith, just short of his second career victory. Austin Cindric just short of his first career victory in third. Josh Berry comes home fourth. That's exactly what he needed. AJ Allmendinger gets a top 5. Kyle Busch 6th. Chase Briscoe 7th. Something happened to William Byron's car. He got 9th. Ricky Stenhouse 8th. And another top 10 for Noah Gragson. Unbelievable. The defending champ is hot. But all the focus is on the hometown kid. Denny Hamlin, who has not won in a very long time, is going to come to the front straightaway and do burnouts in one of his best tracks. Denny Hamlin is finally a winner again in the Diecast Racing Cup Series. He gets it done in Martinsville. Congratulations to him, FedEx, and JGR. What a win for the 11 team. See y'all later. RV out. Peace.